All right, good morning, good morning. So, not a lot happened today. Still trading that London session, from 02 to 05, still trying to find that buy side, that sell side liquidity. There was some, on the economic calendar, there was some news events going on, so I got stopped out. But let's get into it, okay? So as you can see, every time that you guys come into my charts are marked out. I got what I need, okay? If we go into the weekly chart, okay? If we go into the weekly chart, I am still bearish, okay? I am still aiming for hopefully this fair value gap here, or we come back into this one. Okay, still bearish on a weekly, the daily as well. Okay, let me take off my executions here. I'll put those back on once I show you. Okay, still bearish on the daily. Okay, there's a fair value gap here, which tomorrow or today, it'll most likely come back into that fair value gap and continue its way down into this fair value gap here to refill this imbalance. Okay, check the 4 hour. 4 hours still extremely bearish. Okay, as you can see, a whole bunch of imbalances here. You got displacement right here. Also got the imbalances here and here. Okay, same thing on the hourly. Extremely bearish, guys. Extremely bearish. Okay, but that's not to say that, because we're bearish, we can't take out buy side liquidity. That's what retail rigs wants you to think. Okay, we're not thinking like that. So as you can see, I have an order block here, right? Bullish order block. I also have a bullish order block here. I was aiming for this one since there was an explosive move going up to the upside here. So I thought this order block would be, it would last, in which it did. So hear me out. Okay, so as you can see, my executions, I also marked this order block. I did get in here. Okay, it says buy down here, but I did get in up here at this order block at the top. Okay, so I had to bear all this. My stop was just below this range here. Okay, I'll put a black line so y'all can see. That's where my stop was. All right, so I got in. The price came all the way down to this bottom order block. Okay, and that's all right. It came all the way back up. It was going up and down for a while. Okay, I wouldn't call this really consolidation. It's too big of a range for me for it to be consolidation. For consolidation, I think of it more like this. Okay, this range right here. This I just call up and down. All right. So price came back up. As you can see, the sell side liquidity was at price about 17,709.50 in that range. That was sell side liquidity. So price came down, took it out, got into the order block. I got into my play. Price kept going up and down. As you can see, I marked on my with the fib where my equilibrium was going to be and where I was going to take partials. Okay, usually, don't get it confused, guys. When you mark with a fib, you mark from the top, okay, from buy side liquidity to the top to the bottom of that range, okay, to the bottom of the sell side liquidity, okay, and then the midpoint of that range is your equilibrium. But keep this in mind. My equilibrium, my range for my fib is where I got into my play and where I'm planning to exit. This middle would be where I take partials. This is what we call the equilibrium. Anything above this is a premium. You do not want to be buying in a premium, okay? You do not want to be buying. You should not be buying in a premium. Anything below the equilibrium is a discount. You should not be selling in a discount. I'm going to say it again. You should not be selling in a discount. That's just me, though. I'm not a financial advisor. All right. So as you can see, we got to the equilibrium here, and I sold 3. I was in for 7 micros. As you can see, I am in my account, my live account. All right. Price decided to consolidate, kept going up and down within this range of the sell side liquidity. It kept reaching. As you can see, it came back into this fair value gap here. I marked it. Okay, this is the top of the fair value gap. This is the bottom over here. All right. So, and then the news event started. Okay, the news event started. If I'm not mistaken, 8:30. We had unemployment claims, and you know, with news, you can't never trust anything. Look at this. Look at this. Extremely bearish, guys, but that's also the news. All right. And equities also just open, so volatility is crazy. Okay. So then I got stopped out. As you can see, once that unemployment claims hit, it came all the way down. I got stopped out. Since I got stopped out, it sold the rest of my the 4 micros that I had in. I ended up buying again. Okay. The reason I ended up buying again is because I wanted to be a little bit above break even. Okay. Since the play got all the way down, since price got all the way down here and my stop was still down here, I got stopped out. Okay. So I got in again, so I can be just a little bit above break even. It was kind of like a pride thing, which you shouldn't do. But, you know, when you're doing this, guys, you have to preserve your capital, okay? You should not be revenge trading, all right? There should be no revenge. Everything should be peaceful. You should have that unwavering mindset, as I say all the time, okay? You should be going back into your charts, looking at data, okay? Looking at what happened. What happens in, you know, in history. History, unfortunately, repeats itself. That's what happens in the market, guys. Very, very crucial. You should be journaling, okay? I journal every single one of my trades, okay? And I go back and I look at it. What did I do? How did I do it? Why did I enter here? Why didn't I enter here? All right? Y'all need to stick to that unwavering mindset, and y'all need to keep going even when it gets hard, okay? Trading is not easy. It's not easy at all. As you can see, I do trade on a 5-minute chart. I feel like on a 5-minute chart, the order blocks are more precise for me. There's also order blocks on the higher time frames, which are better. Okay, they are stronger, as you would call it. The low time frames, you just see a whole bunch of noise. Okay, you don't want to see a whole bunch of noise. But that's not saying that me or you cannot trade on a lower time frame. Okay, because if I wanted to scalp, okay, I can go on a lower time frame and scalp. Trust and believe. Okay, but again, I'm not here to prove myself to you. Y'all keep going back, studying. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. I'm more than willing to help. I am working on a Discord right now for the community, so we can all get into we can vibe and talk about what's going on and a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, more for you guys than me. But yeah, that's what happened. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Good night, good morning, good evening, whatever it is for you. Y'all have a blessed one. Y'all stay safe. Peace.